Millennials suck at being on camera. And that's just something that I've realized and witnessed with my own eyes working with my friends because I'm a millennial, I'm 34. And I just realize and watch as I work with different age groups because I work with people who are younger. They'll just film stuff. The millennials in my age group, they're like, oh, no, I need the lighting. I need the camera. No, I need to look like this. I got to talk this way. Whereas the Gen Z and the younger generation, they're like, whatever, bro, just give me a camera. I'll film it on my phone. I don't even care. Which is good. And this is why I feel like it's also good collaboration because when you merge those two energies, I actually help some of the younger groups like curate a little bit better, get the lighting, make the aesthetic nicer. But the thing is that as millennials, we've watched the entire evolution of the internet. I used to do Photoshop when I was like 12 years old. I had to read books, which sucked. And doing Photoshop tutorials from books is terrible because my mom was a graphic designer and I was always mad because my friends had PCs and I couldn't play any games. So I just had to learn Photoshop, which actually worked out well because that's how I started doing my first online businesses or whatever. But yeah, that evolution of the internet and seeing how things are on there forever and almost like escaping that era when we were young doing dumb stuff. It's not all glued on the internet forever. They have this stigma to, no, I need to make it perfect, especially older millennials. Like if you're in your 30s now and you haven't been on the internet for a while and you're really trying to curate your look, it's just all that built up overthinking, which is making it so hard. You just got to do it now. You just got to figure out a way. How do you merge the raw authenticity with the curation? Millennials grew up thinking the camera was a big deal. They used to take out the high 8, the VHS, the thing. It was always a spectacle. We're on camera. I used to love filming, and I fell in love with the camera because I used to skateboard. Everyone that skateboards, they know that was a lot of early filmmakers I know. They started recording skateboarding, and we used to have DVDs, like Smack DVD and all these crazy, ridiculous videos and all this stuff. We used to think that being on video was such a big deal. The younger generation, they've been filming everything since they were little. Their parents were filming. They had an iPhone. My friends' sons, they're so little. They had iPhones at like 2 or 3. They know how to work everything. One of them came into my office. They're already streaming the YouTube up to the TV and watching a video. I'm like, yo, how do they even know how to do this already? It's definitely because of the people that we looked up to in our generation too. It was more curated. We had music videos that came out every once in a while. It was the news. The way we were fed information was totally different. The younger kids, they know that's how to get money. The people they looked up to might have been on reality shows or just recorded things on their phone. They just understand that that's a way to do it. And we looked up to different people, so it was a whole nother era. And I got a matcha latte because that's the vibes we on at the gym, okay? That's the type of vibes we on. Millennials are too concerned with how they look than what they say. Because of how we perceived our icons, like I just said, we almost want to replicate the way that happened, which isn't, we're in a totally different world now. That's not how it works. It can work together, but you got to just do stuff and really think about what you're saying and capture that raw authenticity. Because I'm telling you right now, that's what people want. That's what I like seeing. It's about a hyper reality and treating life like a movie. That's really the thing that I'm trying to be on. This is the way I treated the music videos that I did. I always like documentaries where you're capturing things and making them look good, but you're not distorting the reality. Like you're not distorting what's going on. So you're doing a documentary. You're not changing the scene if you were to shoot it in an iPhone. You're just doing it in better quality versus making fake scenes and all this other shit. Like, I know that's what I hated when I was doing professional jobs. They always try to treat it too serious. Gen Z and the younger generations, they'll just talk. They'll just talk about stuff. They'll be on camera. They'll eat ramen noodles in a parking lot and talk about life. They just don't care. So that's why sometimes it is fun to work with them and just help them figure out a way to capture it better. Whereas millennials could have good things to say, but they just need to stop overthinking and break through. That's why I make a lot of these videos to send to my friends who overthink and want to curate way too much. Millennials definitely try to be too professional also. They're in a weird pocket where they're working on new stuff, but they're also connected to the older generation that took everything super professional. Like I'll work on sets and I'm just there doing stuff. And I'm like, bro, isn't there an easier, quicker way to do this? Why are we doing this? This is dumb. And then they're always trying to send emails and do a phone call. Whereas Gen Z and the younger generation are like, all right, let's just go film the thing and do it. So the professionalism is definitely killing the vibes, I'll tell you that. But I love just doing things and acting off instinct. That's where I feel like the best moments are created. And I talk about that a lot in the videos. And we just got to stop being so professional. I mean, be professional when it matters, but it shouldn't stop you from doing what you know you need to do and executing the job. Because we want to have speed. It's about the quickest way of turning idea into action or idea to execution. How is the quickest way? That's how I feel like you become powerful as a creator. Millennials definitely tried to be on camera versus just being. It turns into a spectacle. It's like, oh man, we need the lights, the thing, the da-da-da. You just got to think about what you're talking about. Why is this something? What is a conversation? Talk to someone. You have to just be yourself. Stop trying to be the version that you want people to see or you think they want them to see. I don't know. I talk to a lot of people when I'm helping them shoot videos and figure out their look and stuff. But you really have to just stop performing and get comfortable and just talk on the camera. Just think about what you're trying to say and don't make it too serious because everyone's on camera. This is an underrated one that I was thinking about too when I was writing bullet points for this video, is that you need to treat it like FaceTime. These kids have been on FaceTime, on video calls since they were little. They've been recording themselves, sending it to their friends using Snapchat. Like, bro, we had Facebook and Xanga and MySpace. Those are the things that I wrote, which weren't even really translating your personality as much because Facebook, you just put pictures. MySpace, I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell we're even doing on there. Writing on people's walls. I had HTML all over and Xanga was like a text diary type thing. Man, it's so crazy because kids would just FaceTime. They call their dad, they call a girl, they call their friends. Everyone is on camera. It seems so natural. It's not even a thought. It's just like being on camera is another way of life. It's just a thing you have to do. They've watched, like I said again and again, they watch the people they look up to do the same thing. So they just realize it's a part of life and what you need to do. Millennials are just way too self-conscious and scared of being on the internet forever. And before I get all the millennial hate in the thing, bro, I just know this because I help a lot of people, a lot of my friends be on camera, and these are just the things that I see that they do. And the main things that go out with this video are just to see the camera not as a judge, just see it as your friend. Don't take it too serious. People like the raw, messed up stuff. I even got to catch myself doing it because I send these videos to all of my friends, and they see it, and they like the ones that are most dumb. And I'm messing up all the time, like even the one I was hung over. But it's just about catching yourself and practicing and evolving and just getting used to it and not taking it too serious and having fun at the same time. Because I'm having fun with these videos. It's like I see it now as a channel to get my thoughts out. I'll make a video of a conversation that I had with a single friend and be like, look, bam, I made a video about what we're talking about. It's just have fun with it and don't take it too serious. The best people at being on camera are really just the best at being themselves, and there happens to be a camera. That's what I've learned after shooting hundreds or thousands of videos, working with the biggest artists in the world, watching them evolve. The reason why some people were so good and why people wanted to watch them is because when they had nothing, they were still entertaining. We're just in a different time. Be raw and be authentic. Curate it how you want to, but don't let it stop you from putting the videos out. And that's all I had to say today. That's it. Sorry, millennials.